Welcome to No Strings Attached Street Ministry. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. Just been dealing with a lot of issues in my health the last about the last month and a half, I guess. So, but we'll not go down that path. I mean, I just haven't been up to par 100% feeling the best. So, haven't really been in the mood or the energy to do a whole lot. But figured I'd swing by and say hi. I haven't talked to you in a while, and I know a lot of you count on me, but I know there's a few that watch my videos, but I mean my view count has really gone downhill, way off. I mean, I actually made on my AdSense $6 this month. It'll be a year before I get another check, I guess, but at that rate. But anyway, can't count on this stuff, I tell you. Just when you think you finally get it to where it's starting to do something, then it starts falling off, it just completely crashes. So I don't know what to tell you. It's almost heartbreaking. I think that sort of got me down a little bit. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving. I usually do a fundraiser campaign this time of year, for my ministry. But I don't know, I just didn't get it off, and the biggest reason, I don't know, I haven't been able to get out a lot. I haven't got a lot to give. I really don't get a whole lot from it anyway. I mean, I might average maybe $100, when I do one, and it's, what's $100 is a couple tanks of gas, but just to do a street ministry like I have, I mean, I was pumping a lot of money into the ministry myself when I was working, and I would spend pretty much every dollar that I made, and I would give it back to the community and to the world. So I average probably, I don't know, between $40,000 and $60,000 a year on an average of pumping into it and giving it back. But I mean, it sounds like a whole lot of money, but I mean, it's still, people say, well, Jim, you seem like you struggle a lot. I do struggle because I give everything that I have to others that's in need. It's like a self-sacrifice thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's a fault of mine. I've been faulted by a lot of people because of that. But when I see a young family that's hungry and doesn't have the food in their house, or someone that losing their jobs because they don't have transportation, there's just something, see someone homeless, shivering under a cold pavilion, without even a coat on, that's the kind of things that just reaches at my heartstrings, you could say. And I give this shirt off my back for him. But still trying to figure out what to do with this other little van. I finally got it, running wise, I finally got it in very good shape. So it's now on the top of its game. I've got everything addressed. I even got new tires on it, brand new tires, everything. So it's ready to go. Great gas mileage. It gets about 22 miles a gallon on an average, so that's not too bad. So I just need to actually get onto it and actually get it done, and get it, to where I can build it out. But I've been sort of debating on how I want to build it out. Do I want to go solar and all that? I mean, if I had the solar equipment, I'd definitely put it in there. It would be nice to do that. My little generator that I have, for the other one, I'd have to get another one, because that one's pretty much on its last leg. I mean, it still runs, but mean, it's getting old, guys. That generator is almost 6, 7 years old probably now. Like back in my archives when I bought it, and you can, but I mean, I've taken very good care of it. I have, but it's just, I don't know if it's, and then this car here doesn't have any kind of like a tow hitch or like a Class C, a receiver or something. So I definitely have to get one of the receiver hitches put on it, just in, Lord knows what that cost. I have no clue what they cost to have them installed. So everything I've ever had has always had them on there. But I guess I could check into it and see what it actually costs to do that. But because I would do it on a Class hitch, that's what I would want to do. I'd even consider doing one on the front if I could. Like mount the little generator on a little platform off of a Reese hitch, like coming out the front of the van. That way, it's it's way out front, and it's somewhere where I can when you pull into a parking spot, it's sort of hidden. Plus it's a little bit farther away from where you sleep. The one that I have now, the generator actually sits right on the other side of the door, because I lay with my head down in towards the doors, so my head's like within a foot from it, And even though it's just a little small purr that you hear, I mean, it's still something you have to get used to. And I've gotten used to it, believe me, I have. But, it's just something that you have to get used to. But I figured if I put it up front, you probably won't even hear it. But anyway, on with that. So how you guys been doing? Hope everything has been going well for you. I notice a lot of people in the van community, and it's really started falling off. Or a lot of people have started to just sort of get discouraged from it. I guess I don't know. I don't know if it's just the burnout. I'm sure a lot of it is just where YouTube has just put a big crimp in everybody's style. It's hard for creators to get motivated. When they're trying to do, a lot of creators are out there. I mean, I started my creator just because of my ministry, and that's sort of what I do anyway. And I really, I know that I'm not good enough to get, thousands of dollars from YouTube. Just not. I mean, I don't know how to edit. I'm not a good looking person, and I'm definitely not active, enough to where I can go skiing and ramping in the boats and all kinds of crazy stuff, and hiking up to the top of the mountains and things with you guys. And that's not me. That's not what I do. So I mean, but I'm sure a lot of YouTubers are really getting discouraged. I hear a lot of them is really being hammered with this COPPA law. Have you all heard about that? If so, ring down below. Let me know what you feel about that. I read and did some research on it, and I don't think that they're really talking to us. I think YouTube wants us to interpret that it's our responsibility, and it's our response. Our warning against us. But in all the fines and everything, if you look at that, that's considered the operator, and we're the owners of the site. Yes, we're the one who puts the videos up, but they're the ones that's putting ads on there, and they're the ones that's doing all this stuff. They're the operation of YouTube, not us. We're just contributors to YouTube. So I really don't think that it really affects us in any way. But just do your homework on there and make sure, see how you feel about it. I mean, I don't do a lot of stuff directed towards kids anyway. I haven't. I don't think. Not one video that I've had was directed towards kids. And I definitely would want to do anything I could in my power to, to keep it out of the eyes of kids, or anyone to be able to track them down. I sure wouldn't want them to be able to collect the information off of them, or even show some of the ads to them. But I mean, I get the law, don't get me wrong, I really do, I understand that, but it's still not fair to the average, YouTube, the ones that are creating the videos, to have to worry about that stuff. That's not what YouTube was, and that's not what it was meant for. It was just a platform for us to come out and be creative and share our stories of our life with each other. And of course, YouTube has to continue. Every time you turn around, they always screw things up and make it, make different rules and change things around to where everyone is messing with everybody out there. The way I look at it, you think about it. If you did a video and you did your own personal private advertising inside your video, then you could probably charge maybe $50, $100 for that, for that spot. YouTube's already taken advantage of us big time, but giving us what, 2 cents a view? That's not even. It's $2 per 1,000 views is what you normally get. Think about that. They're charging these people out here thousands and thousands of dollars to place them ads. So, you got to understand, that's why YouTube's rich as crap and we're broke as hell. So just, understand what's really going on there. And then they're gonna mess around with our algorithms and things to where they mess around with the people's little bitty pennies that they do get anyway. Sure, if you're getting, 400, 500, 600, 800,000, 1 million views a day, or a video, you're finally getting to a point to where you're actually getting paid what you're worth. But until you get those kind of views, you're working yourself to the bone. You're busting a hump just to even make a penny. And think about how much money people spend on props to be able to do these videos. Lord, look what I do. Just even on my cooking videos, it costs me, what, $20 to probably buy an average meal, to make and produce a video. Even though, yes, I'm benefiting from it, I get to eat it or share it anyway. But to be able to, to come up with that just to produce that video, it's a lot of money. And besides, if you're doing this as a business, all that, yes, I understand that $20 is definitely right, 100% right out, because that's a prop for the business. That's part of making business. So you'll never be able to have to pay taxes on a YouTube. You shouldn't, because you'll have so much write-offs and doing everything, especially in a van. Come on, think about it. Everywhere you go, you're recording your trips, you're recording where you're going, your adventures. This is all mileage on your van. You can write off. It's write-off. It's a write-off. Put the van in the company name and let it be. Buy you a moped to tow around with you and say, well, that's my personal vehicle. If that's what you want to do with it. There's so many ways you can write that stuff off. That's how these people are doing it with these big old sprinters and stuff. Think about it. They're setting it up in a corporation, going out and they're spending $100,000 on this Mercedes. They're building it out with another $50,000 build out. That's all write-off. If they start making $50,000, $100,000 a month, in revenue from that van, all that's completely offset by the amount of how much they paid out to do those videos. And all the cost of that van and the gas to get there and their time and everything else, this is all tax write-offs. So, don't ever think that you can't get away from having that big fancy van if that's what you want to do. The only thing is you still have to pay for it. That's the problem. I mean, if you were making the videos and you were getting those views and you were making the money, fine, go spend the money and enjoy the ride. That's how small businesses worked ever since it started. That's why back when the gas prices were good, people, you see all these businesses out here driving these big fancy Hummers and stuff around. That's how they did it. It was cheap. You get taxed anyway, from the government. So if you go out and buy a van, you can write the van off, or you can just pay it to the government in taxes. Which one do you want to do? So you go spend the money at the end of the year. You know what I mean? And bring it back down to zero. That's what you try to do in a corporation, is bring it down to zero every year. But sometimes you actually have to get, a payment or something out from you, like a personal or a draw or something, of equal partners or whatever. And that's just personal gains. And you're totally taxed at a different rate at that point anyway, because it becomes as a personal income, so you get taxed on the personal side, of your income tax bracket instead of your business side. It's just learn the laws and learn to understand what it is to how to do that. But you can actually be surprised what you can and can't do. But anyone that's made under $100,000 a year, you don't pay taxes anyway, so quit bitching and complaining about it. You don't pay no taxes, trust me. You get it all back at the end of the year. Or mostly. Every dollar that is made is taxed at least 99 cents. And many times it's been taxed from the time you first starts to the time it ends. It's taxed to death, trust me, in every direction, in every way you could possibly think. So the government's just literally filthy rich and wealthy out there, and leaves it to us poor folks to support it and keep it all. But anyway, that's not what this video is about as well. I guess I'm just in the mood for a good rant. Yes, I'm thankful. I'm thankful to have good friends like you. I'm thankful to have good subscribers and people that watch me and follow me. I'm thankful to have someone that actually looks out for me and helps support me when they possibly can. That I am very thankful for. I'm thankful for someone that cares enough to call me and tell me they love me and care for me. I'm thankful for a friend that stands behind me day or night when I need them. I'm thankful for everything right down to my little dog. So yes, I'm very thankful. I'm a very thankful person. I'm thankful mostly for God saving my soul. That's the most thankful thing I can do. That's how I can be a thanksgiving to others. It's because of that thankfulness that He showed and that mercy and grace that He gave me. That's what I'm thankful for. Even though life is tough in many, many ways, there's a lot of things out there that you can still look at and still be thankful for. Even though when you think you have nothing and nothing's left. Even though you'll have friends that will delete you and just completely run away from you. That's on them. It's not on you. Don't take it as a personal insult to you. That's something that they have to deal with on their side. I don't deal with it. If you don't want to be my friend, fine. Don't call me. Don't talk to me. And you'll never hear from me again. Because I will let you fall off. I will let you disappear if that's what you really want. I'm not one to try to hold on to anything. I've learned my lesson too many times. When you try to hold on to something that wants to fly away, all it does is just beat you with their wings. It's not worth it. The beating is not worth it. So get out there and enjoy life and share your love with others that's deserving of it. Freely, share it. Go out there and love a stranger. That's the ones you need to be loving anyway. Make disciples out of these people. Teach them the love that you have. Show them how much love you have inside of you. Because when you show them that, then that's when they in return will show it to others. And today, guess what? Even right out of the blue, someone bought my breakfast for me this morning. I mean, that happened to me like 3 times my whole life. And that's the most amazing thing you could ever do. I think that's what kept me going. That's why I do it so often. Is because it happened to me one time and that changed my life. And it showed me, I know what it felt like to be so filled with gratitude. That someone would care enough about me, a stranger, to love me enough just to buy my meal. And do it anonymously. That's the impressive part about it. That's God's love. And that's exactly what happened to me today. But then that's what I do every single day. That's what I do. I make it a mission to go out and love the world. And yeah, maybe that's why I don't have a whole lot of money behind me. But people and making them smile and giving them hope and love and a chance to heal is worth every dollar that I would ever possibly accumulate and put in my pocket. That's just how I feel about it. I've already been down this rope in this world, of the man with the most toys wins. And I work and slave and drive and waste my whole life, nothing for my almighty dollar, for some bunch of lawyers to steal it right out from under me at the very end of my life and drag me through the mud. So I have no respect for that, I'm sorry. It's just I just don't have any respect for money at all anymore. I mean, I would rather be without it than to have to live with all the heartache that comes with it. But I use it when I get it. I'm grateful for when I get it, and I'm glad that God, has sent someone and someone put a trust in someone's heart to help me help them distribute their money, and help me to help them to teach love among this world. That's what I'm thankful for. So anyway, you all have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. I know you're being bombarded with the good, the Black Fridays and all the the charities and everything else is always trying to dig and crowd around in your pocket. But remember, us little ministries, we don't have that opportunity, to do a big campaigns like that from time to time. So always just keep it in mind, and always remember the little guys out there that really needs and help, and struggles every day. So if you feel that you can help me in any way, toss me a bone or toss me the leftover coins that you have in your pocket at the end of the week. But and then go on and have a great Christmas. So God bless each and every one of you. I love you all, and you'll be hearing from me soon. Thanks. Bye.